Is it working now?
Yes,
Oh, we're in comments? Okay, good. I'm all red today now. Oh, it's always that last
Cold.
second. It's very cold in here. I don't have the heat on because nobody's working today.
We went to the playground this morning and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Even Grace was like, I don't like this. Let's go.
No. She's a fair weather player. All right, we have some people that have hopped on. So, hello, everybody. It's Kelly and Savannah.
Can they hear you?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think they can.
Okay.
I'll just do this. We'll just turn it like that. Now you can probably hear us better, right? I just turned the mic a little bit towards us. One day you will come on here and we will completely have our...
No, we won't. Be honest. It'll always be chaos.
Yeah. Hey, Susan and Judy and Sophie and Rosemary. How are you guys doing?
I like that name.
Rosemary?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got Rose in our family, my Auntie Rose. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess, we've got more people popping on here. Vicky. Hey, Vicky, did you get your second package? Or did you ever get the first one? I think it's just kind of gone missing. I don't know. It's really frustrating with the whole shipping thing.
Grace will be so sad to find out that her package was...
Well, don't tell her.
I won't, but
don't
she
tell
thought
her.
she was coming today to pack an order.
Oh, really?
So I said, well, next time.
It's spring break right now, so Grace is off for a couple weeks. And so Savannah's off too, but she came in today to help me because I have a lot going on. So
from Italy.
Oh, your dad named you, Rosemary?
I want to be in Italy.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being in Italy. You know what?
She got the second one today.
You got the second one. Well, that's good.
Perfect.
Well, maybe let us know if the first one ever shows up because I would really love to know. So
yeah,
but I'd love to be in Italy right now. I'd love to be literally anywhere right now.
I want to be somewhere warm. I mean, it was sunny today and that was lovely, but I want some heat in my life.
Yeah. Our weather's been kind of like, I don't know, kind of meh, it's snowing, sleeting, raining,
hailing.
Yeah. Sunny,
happy, bipolar.
Yeah.
A little bipolar.
Our weather is very bipolar right now. San Antonio, what's the weather like there? Is it nice? Because I know
you need to go on a work trip and bring me.
Oh, okay.
We'll pawn off the kid.
Because apparently I'm wealthy. I don't know.
It's a write-off, Kelly.
I know. I love when people say that, but it's a write-off, but you still have to make it to write it off.
Oh, yeah, you're frozen. You must be.
Who's frozen? Oh, somebody's frozen as in...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the weather's bipolar in the United States right now, too, because they've got... in the eastern part, they've got snowstorms, and then in California, they've got...
You can see the comments better.
Yeah, I can, because I'm like, I don't know. I guess, and then down in San Diego and stuff, there's like they've got the atmospheric rivers like we had last year or whenever it was. Yeah, those were freaky. So things are kind of cray-cray, right?
Cool in Florida.
It's cool. Okay, well, I guess the weather's just nuts. 72 degrees and cloudy. Okay, well, that's warm for here. So we take that. I see somebody, Melanie, asking how my husband is. So another update on Rob because it gets better every week. So
this is kind of a good update.
This is a good update. It was just a little bit crazy. So as you all know, he had his leg surgery because he broke his kneecap in half and it did not work. So we saw the surgeon last week and he said he had to repair it again and that he would get him in when he could. But it was getting worse by the day because Rob was really struggling to bear weight on it. And so they called here on Thursday and said that he was going to go in on Friday. So we just kind of sat here waiting all day. And then they called us at, nothing is ever easy. They call us at like 1:00 or 1:30 or something like that and said, okay, we need you to get to the hospital. And we live 40 minutes from the hospital. And they're like, okay, can you come now? We're like, yeah, sure, we'll be there. How long do you think it'll be? And I said, well, probably about an hour. Oh, it can't be an hour. You've got to get here right now. And I'm like, well, I have to try and get Rob, dressed and in the car and out the door. And then we've got to drive the whole distance there. So I literally broke every speed barrier, I am sure, trying to get there. And we got there in 40 minutes. 45 minutes is what it took us because we also had to find parking and get Rob upstairs and all that stuff. And then we sat. And sat. And then when we finished sitting, we sat some more. And then finally, at about 3:20, Rob said, just get out of here because, there's my parking was about to expire and there was no, and I will get onto beads after this, I promise. So anyways, Rob just said, just go home. They are going to do it today, but well, you don't need to be here. So I went home and then about 20 minutes into my drive home, like I'm darn near home, and he phones me and he goes, they're going to do my surgery tonight. And I said, okay. And he said, but you have to promise that you're going to come back and pick me up tonight. And I'm like, I can't drive in the dark because of my eyesight. Since I had my eye surgery, I cannot drive in the dark. So they were going to cancel his surgery if I didn't agree to come back. So I very begrudgingly said, okay, and thought I would lie and then just tell them I couldn't show up. So he had a surgery just after 8 o'clock at night, and they called me at 11 p.m., 11 o'clock at night when I'm exhausted. I'd been up 20 hours at that point, and told me to come and pick him up. And I was like, you mean what? Like, no, I can't. So then the nurse, whose name was also Rob, said, well, we're going to arrange for a taxi to come from all the way from where the hospital is, 40 minutes here to pick me up, and then 40 minutes back to the hospital, and then another 40 minutes back. And I said, no, it's not happening. I'm not doing that.
He couldn't even fit in a taxi.
No, he wouldn't have
legs straight.
No, he wouldn't have been able to get into the taxi. And
Yeah.
I have like passenger anxiety. I can't be a passenger in a vehicle very easily. So I just said, no, I'll drive. And thankfully it wasn't pouring rain, but I was exhausted. And so I arrived at the hospital at 11:30. And then they said, oh, goodness, we've had a little problem and he's going to be a while. And pretty much every expletive I've ever said came out of my mouth because I was like, are you kidding me? I'm exhausted. My eyeballs are burning. And now you're telling me I have to wait. And it was in the sketchiest area of the hospital. So I'm sitting there with my car with like all the doors locked. And so then they bring him down around midnight. And the reason that they had problems is his stitches had popped open and there was blood everywhere. And they had to fix that up. And so then this little old man comes to the door, and that was my husband. My husband is like 6'2" and big, strapping, healthy looking guy. And he looks like this little withered up old man. He was gray and he was shaking and he was sweating profusely. I was just like, this is absolute barbaric treatment. It's just crazy. So then we had to stuff him in the car and bring him back home. And then I practically collapsed when I got home. Thankfully, he did too. But I was afraid to leave him because he's got to sleep on the couch downstairs because we can't get him upstairs. So it's been a long couple days.
But he's on the mend.
He's on the mend and he's doing better. He feels better. The first 2 days were really rough. He was really shaky and not doing so great. Like, okay, but like really shaky. And then today I actually kind of got worried because he stopped breathing a couple times was that yesterday or today? No, that was yesterday. And he stopped breathing when he was sleeping. And so I said, okay, we got another issue here. You need to make sure you get this checked because he literally stopped and he was like, there was nothing. I actually took a video recording of it just because I was
sleep apnea.
Yeah, he probably does. So anyway, so Rob's doing better. I'm not because I'm exhausted. It's just a lot. And yeah, I'll be okay and he'll be okay. But I'm having to dig deep for this. I'm really having to dig deep and then deal with my business and all the stuff that comes with having a business. It's been a lot lately. So wow, that's life. So that's the update on Rob. So yes, Barbara, complete torture. It was not fun. So once I get my wherewithal, when I'm feeling a little bit better, I am going to contact our minister of what's Adrian Nix? What's his minister of health?
Yeah,
I'm going to write a long letter because I just hired a new girl. Yay! And she actually was a nurse for 40 years. And she was telling me yesterday that if I write a letter, because I told her I was thinking of it, she said they have to answer me. And it's not to do like a big moan session or anything like that. I just need him to know what it felt like on our side to have to go through this kind of treatment. It was like they treat dogs better. So the system is broken. And if they can look at our situation and go, oh, this was bad, we need to fix that so it doesn't happen again, then I will have done my job. So that's what I'm hoping when I get a little bit of energy, I can do that. So yeah, so to see what people are doing here, but you can, yes, Yes, exactly. That's what the problem is, Wendy, is there's so many middle managers that it's kind of clogging the system. So, yeah, Rosemary, I wanted to, but you know, it's not, there's nothing I can do. Like the poor people that are working at the hospital,
It's not their problem.
it's not their
It's not
problem.
their
And like the lady that I just hired, Maureen, she said that it's not that they didn't have a bed, because they said they couldn't keep them because they didn't have a bed. And it's not that they don't have a bed, it's that they don't have the staff. I guess because so many people quit during that, you know, if we say the word, you know,
schmovid.
The panorama that we went through.
Schmovid.
Yeah, the schmovid. If we say the word, sometimes it gets flagged on YouTube or on Facebook. So it's better just not to say the word. So that thing that we all experienced for the last 3 years, apparently it just, a lot of people went, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to be a nurse or a doctor or a physiotherapist or whatever anymore. So, right. It's just crazy. So it's been a lot, but it's good. It's good. So, all right. Let's see, a couple other things. So you know, I'm always wanting to make the shopping experience on our website better. And so you may have noticed that we're sending out more emails with coupons and things like that, but they were getting a little bit muddled, and, you know, I was having to like scoot things around all the time. So the other day I changed our website. So we have our $5 findings section where you can go in and you can buy our, you know, they're like, I call them like the cheap and cheerful findings. We have everything in there from crimp covers to toggles to lobster clasps and charms and ear wires, and they're only $5. If you buy 3 bags or more, they would go down to $4 with a coupon. Now they'll go down to $4 without a coupon. So you just have to put any 3 in your shopping cart and they automatically will get reduced down by $1 a bag. So
you don't need the coupon anymore.
You don't need the
it's
coupon.
It's kind of like the semi-precious.
It's like
just automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's a lot more flexible for as far as coupon for other coupons, because where it was coming into problems is the new customers, they use this coupon called Save 20 to save their first 20% off. So if you've never placed an order, on your first order, if you sign up for our email, you can get 20% off. Anyway, so
you don't have to use your 20% off new customer email the first time you order.
Right. A lot of people do.
You can pocket it and save it for when you have a big order.
Yeah, because a lot of people kind of waste it and use it and like save $1. So if you think you might come back and shop with us, save it for something juicy, like a good order, right? So so it was causing some like sort of cross-pollination problems with that. And so now you don't need that coupon and you don't need the semi-precious. You just automatically get 50% off of semi-precious when you put it in the cart, and you automatically will get $3 off of a bag or 3 sets. So you have to buy like the 3 of any kind. They don't have to be of the same kind, but once you won't see it when you put the first one in or the second one, but when you put that 3rd bag in, it'll automatically go down. So kind of a nice little feature. I'm always trying to figure out how to make it easier for you. So, right. So yeah, people are always forgetting the coupons, and like somebody, we've got a coupon that I will tell you about in a second. Somebody placed an order using, or I'm assuming they saw the email and they placed an order and they didn't use the coupon.
Oh.
So that's kind of frustrating because I can't apply the coupon after the fact. But what I did, because I'm a nice person, is that I gave her a gift certificate in the amount of what a coupon would have saved her. So if she comes back to shop, then she'll have, I think it was like $6.82 or something. So
hey, that's good though. That's like a 50% off semi-precious strand.
Yeah, I try to do something nice for people. So so try to remember to use coupons, and you will often see them in the header of our website in the yellow banner across the top. So like this week we have fire polishes on 20% off. So you just need the, do you want to pop that ticker tape thing up there?
Yep.
So right now you're just going to pop in the code fire polish 20, and you can save 20% on just a fire. Can't talk. That came out like, I don't even know what that was. That is called Kelly's Really Tired. So yeah, use fire polish 20 and you will get 20% off on all of the fire polish. So we have like 3, 4, and 6. We got rid of all our 8 because it didn't sell very well. So I'm just going to focus on what sells well.
4 sells the best.
Yeah, 4 and probably 3 are the big sellers, and that's probably what I have the most of. Mm-hmm. We went through all of the 6s yesterday, and I put in large pictures because they had small pictures, so they've all got larger pictures to make it a little bit easier. And then Tessa's taking new pictures, which are better because I unfortunately just use some of the manufacturer's coupons
and she's so pictures. Good at pictures.
Yeah, she banged out like 120 the other day for me. So all the stuff that I'm going to show you today has really fabulous pictures. So. So Joyce, you don't get coupons in the orders. You get them either if you're signed up for our emails. That's how you get coupons. We will tell you what the coupon of the week if we have one for the week. We don't always have one, but if we have one, you have to make sure you're checking your emails because that's where they come is in your emails
or at the header of the
of the website. So pop on the website once a week. Our sales are now going to run from Tuesday to Saturday because Monday we're too busy and Sunday I need a break. So we're going to do our coupons from Tuesday to Saturday. So that gives you lots of time to do your shopping. And we're just trying to streamline it and make it easier for you so that you know what to expect and easier for us so that I don't have another nervous breakdown. Try to keep things really
You're close.
I'm teetering, man. Like I am on that edge. So, all right. Okay, that's good. So then if you got that one this week, you would have seen that there was a coupon in there. So all you have to do with the coupons is to put them in, like you just put in Fire Polish 20 and then you press apply. Now, on a lot of orders, like the one lady that placed the order and did not use the coupon and I gave her a gift certificate. You don't use the gift certificate. Like you'll get an email that says, hey, you've just got a gift certificate from Kelly's Bead Boutique. You don't put that in the coupon box. You actually have to click on it and it goes into your account and it just gets applied to your order. So then that would get reduced off. So we do that for shipping crediting. Like if you place 2 orders and we combine them, I will take that extra $7.99 or $12.99, whatever your shipping has been, and I will give you a gift certificate. The reason that we stopped giving refunds is because I don't get the full refund I don't get the full money back from PayPal. They take their cut. And so I was actually losing money by doing that. So now you guys get your money back in the form of beads, kind of. And then I'm not getting completely screwed over. Yeah, we're trying to find the best ways of doing all these things, right?
I mean, it's learning too, because you were used to having the storefront and now it's all online. So you have to learn what's best for you and your company.
Yeah.
And things like that. So it does take time.
And we haven't even been on, like I've been online for like 12 years now with this business, but I haven't been fully online.
Yeah.
Not even a year yet.
No, it's August.
Right. Just since August of last year. So you like that, Gail? Just trying to make it a little bit easier for everybody. I look around at all the other bigger players out there and all their websites and what they have going on. And I think I'm doing a pretty darn good job. I think our website looks good. It's fairly easy to navigate. If you guys ever have any questions or things that you think I could do better as far as navigation, if you find it hard to find something, just let me know. Shoot me an email, and I can always look at it because I'm always open to suggestions. Because I'm looking at it from behind the scenes where you guys are actually doing the shopping. So I want to make sure that it's a pleasant experience for you too. So. Either or credit cards, it doesn't matter. It all gets filtered through PayPal, whether you're using a credit card or PayPal, because I'm in Canada, they changed the system a little bit. And so I had to drop the provider I was using. And so now for the time being, it all goes through PayPal. But actually PayPal, if you use it directly, is it really safe because if something
if you
goes
had
wrong,
like a scam or something, not that you're a scam, but a different scam, they will they'll refund you what you were scammed.
They always side with you.
Yeah, they're a really good company.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like your order, Joyce. That's awesome. All right. Well, let's get on to some of the new things then. I'm just going to move my camera back. Oh, my word.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we ready for the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
there you go.
Got my hands down here. Yeah, we're all good. And again, do not look at my manicure. I know somebody said, we're not here to see the manicure. Well, that is a good thing because I have not had time to do anything that makes me look good. So we have a lot of new products. So can you just pop for a minute the just Kelly's Bead Boutique on there? We're just, always doing some things here.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, get that one. So, and then we're going to do a giveaway. And at the end, I am going to do a little tutorial. I came up with something kind of fun. So these are all more of the items that are going to be, oh my goodness, I can't speak today. They're in the Tucson treasures. Okay, I can't put my glasses on. They're all in Tucson treasures. So if you're trying to find these, just pop on there and everything's in there, but they're also in their own regular home. Okay. What else did I have to tell you about this? That's
They're
about
pretty.
it. They're pretty. So I will show you the fire polish first because these are on 20% off. Some of these are limited, but this is so pretty. So this is 4mm cornflower blue etched AB, and the code is DDG085. And these are $6.75 a strand, and there's 50 beads in a strand. But what I like about it is there is the etching on there, and there's an AB finish. But because they've etched it, it doesn't have that really, really blingy kind of thing that sometimes AB finishes can get. It's just subtle. And I think that one is so nice. So that cornflower, oh my goodness, it's like I can't form words. Cornflower blue is a very popular color around here. It seems like people really like that. So this is a new one, and that is 4mm fire polish. And this is not a fire polish.
Okay. I was thinking it didn't look like it. I was like, why is it like that?
So, and this is a 3mm fire polish. This one's $4.75. And this is a 3mm turquoise green Picasso, DDG087. And any of these ones that you want, you just pop on the website and you can type that number in, or just go to the Tucson Treasures and you'll be able to find them there. So it would help if that was on the camera, right?
The cornflower blue is 4mm, and this one
is 3mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wendy. Schmanicure. That lately, that's about what it is a schmanicure, because I normally get my brows, threaded and dyed, and I get my nails done just because, I'm real low maintenance. Really,
microblading, because then you don't have to think about it.
I can't, because I have an autoimmune disease, and that doesn't work out very well, apparently. That's what I was told.
Really?
Yeah. So here's another 3mm that is beautiful. So this is a 3mm blue green etched Picasso, and the picture that Tessa took is absolutely stunning. This is DDG088, and they are $4.80. And I'm going to see if I can, you know what? Let's use our little.
Karen made my bracelet.
Oh, fabulous.
Wait. The Savannah bracelet or the one I made on the live?
Yeah. Got to figure out. Does that look better on the little stool instead of in my hand?
I think so.
You think so? Well, we'll see what some people say. Give me a thumbs up or a yes if you like it on the stool. Just because it's a little bit closer, and then I don't have my hand in the way.
Yeah, and there's no movement. Blurry.
Okay. All right. Now these, this is a 3mm metallic coral, DDG089, and they're $5.99. And that color is spectacular.
Oh, I love it. It's so summery.
Yeah, it like that mixed with turquoise would just be stunning. Maybe a little bit of white in there. You think that, yeah, it does focus better when it's up here, doesn't it? Right.
Even with some like gold spacers.
Yeah, you could do so many different things with this. It is so pretty though. It is really a nice, rich coral. So, oh, she made the bracelet that you did last week.
Lots of them.
Awesome! Yay! Yeah. Oh, this I should take this off, but let me just.
At this moment.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look so good on there. We'll just throw that off to the side. All right, and this one is 3mm sea green Picasso, DDG086. And it is only $2.75. And I'm going to see if I can get it so that you can actually see that.
Yeah, that's good there. That's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, that you kind of see that a lot, but there, I'll take that out of the way. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, Melanie, that would look nice even with pink. You just, because pink and coral actually goes really nicely together. And then if you want to spiff it up just a little bit, mix it with gold.
Yeah.
That would be really, really nice.
I'm obsessed with gold right now.
Cindy's saying hello, Savannah.
Hi, Cindy.
Okay, so those, did we already do these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are all the newer fire polish, and those are all on 20% off this week. And now you've seen me use these before. Not this color, but you've seen me use this style before. These are 14mm dahlias, and this is the dusty rose with a beige wash on it. And this is DDG096, and they're $8.99. And the picture on it is just great, but that's so cool. Let's see, how many beads do you need to make a single, double, or triple bracelet? Well, it depends on what kind of beads you're using. Honestly, if you're using if you're using semi-precious, then you'll need less because they're bigger. If you're using 3 millimeter, you'll need a lot. So I can't really get, answer.
And how big your wrist
and
is.
how big your wrist is. But basically, like one of those smaller strands I was just showing are about 7 inches, which is approximately one wrap around your wrist. So you would need one strand per wrap if you were using, at least if you're using and you need that extra to where they cross over. If you're using semi-precious, you can probably get 2 to 3 wraps with a 6 millimeter. So, you just kind of have to play it.
Said fire polish.
Fire polish. Yeah. So yeah, they're about 7 inches. So you would need at least one per wrap.
I'd buy one extra at least.
Yeah, because you're gonna when you do wrap bracelets, when you wrap them around, they don't, it's hard to, can't put my hands under the camera right now, but they don't wrap like next to each other. They kind of wrap over, like you kind of have to cross them over, which takes up a little bit of space. So these beads, how heavy are they? These ones are really nice and light. These are fabulous. So they're not heavy at all. I use them in all kinds of projects, and I love the dahlias. Super pretty. And I love that dusty rose color. It's really popular.
It's almost like a antique.
Yeah, it's very vintagey.
Yeah.
All right. And these are a 5x8 boysenberry bellflower DDG082, and they're $8.99. Everybody seems to really like the bellflowers when I bring them in, so I thought better get some more. And this is a fun color. Anything with that sort of, shot of reddy pink is always a really nice one. So, and I think, was it a couple weeks ago, I did a pair of earrings or something where I showed you how to stack a bellflower within something else. I do that all the time. I like to mix and match my beads. So that is a pretty one. And then this one is so gorgeous. Yeah, this one is so nice. I'll toss these on there. And some of them we have limited amounts. Some of them I bought, whatever I could, but on some I could only get 6 strands. So this is a 5x8 bellflower, and it's sea green, something else. I don't know. I couldn't fit the whole wording on there, but it would be on the website. And this is DDG083, and they're $7.99.
I love these ones.
They're really pretty because it's kind of got like a periwinkle blue kind of color with the sea green.
And then the gold. And
then the gold wash. Yeah. I guess if I cleaned my glasses, I could actually see what I'm looking at, right?
You're a mess.
I am a mess today. I need help. Anybody get out there help me? Goodness gracious. I used to really have it together, but I don't know. I think moving into this house, it tried to kill me. Okay, and these are Baroque beads. So these are the ruby red with copper finish, and they're 8mm, and they're DDG092, and they're $7.99.
Is that name just has to do with the cut of them?
Yes, the cut. So sometimes people will call these Baroque. I'm trying to get that there. Sometimes they'll call them Baroque, and sometimes they call them English cut. So it just depends on, honestly, what manufacturer that you buy them from. Now, this is actually, I think, the English cut. I believe this one is more of an English cut versus a Baroque. And the one that you're going to show me and give me in a sec is a Baroque. So you can sort of see the difference. But, whether you call them English cut or Baroque, whatever you call them, they're just really beautiful beads that look super great in many, many different applications. So these are an 8mm, so they're a really good size.
And what's that code again?
This code is DDG092 for that one there. Okay. Yeah, Wendy, they some places call them English cut. So that is technically the one that I just showed you is a true English cut. And then this is the true Baroque. And I think I'm a fan of both, but I do like the Baroque a little more.
I do too.
Yeah, it's got a little more roundness to it. It's not quite so, like, this is a little softer. So this is the ruby red with a bronze finish, and this is DDG099, and these are $12.99. And that ruby red in there is just stunningly gorgeous. So pretty. Really, really nice in there. Yeah, I know everybody just wants to hoard them. One of our customers I have another Facebook page, the Kelly's Bead and Blab group, and one of our customers posted her stash a couple weeks ago, and I actually said on there, I want to come to your house. She's bought a lot from me. And, oh my goodness, she's got quite the stash, and I get jealous because I have no stash.
I went through my stash last night. I was quite impressed with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't want Cam to see it.
Oh yeah,
Because
gotta
he
hide it
might
from the
be
husband.
like, Savannah, you have enough.
Now I think well, you tell him that when he wants to buy a motorcycle next. Then
I tell him we're getting a cat when he wants that because I know he hates
oh
them.
oh okay, trying to get to look good. So I think we had these before, but maybe they sold out. I'm trying to get it to really show.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. That's better.
They're like a bluey purple
Yes.
with a almost like a rose gold finish.
Yeah. So this is DDG 098, and it's an 8mm Baroque, and it's a pale blue with I think like a gold or a bronze wash, and they're $9.99.
It does. There's no. It looks like there's purple in it though.
It does, but on the picture it looks really pale blue. So it could be the
Mhm.
lighting in here, you know.
They're very pretty
But
regardless.
yeah, very very nice.
These ones are fun too. Summer beachy.
Oh God, those are so pretty. I love these ones. I mean, I say that about everything that comes up here, but honestly,
I'm excited to see what you create with these because they're your colors.
yeah, these are kind of my colors.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get that looking nice. Do we have the tag on that one?
Sorry.
Oh. She's bogarting that in her hand. See if I put that right there. I always try to get it so that you can see. So this is called a Malibu. It's an 8mm Baroque, and it's Malibu and sky blue with bronze. So the Malibu, I guess, is the sort of greeny blue, and then the sky blue, and then the bronze finish on it. And the code on this is DDG 097, and they're $9.99. And those are absolutely stunning.
Someone wants to see these.
Oh, you want to see them nested together?
The
sea green
flower nests. That's, I'm assuming these, and this strand. Okay, I think this is the strand she's talking about.
Oh, this one, and this one,
and then this as well.
That one and this, like all those together. I don't think those go together.
Or maybe she's talking about this one.
No, those wouldn't go together. Those two go together nicely.
Mm-hmm.
This one, no, it's wrong.
About.
But
it's wrong.
Yeah. But these go together nicely.
They do. They look really nice together.
And this one would also go nicely with.
What about this one?
This one
this
here.
Right.
Oh, that would go nicely.
Yeah, because of it picks up on the blue.
Yeah.
With these.
So here's a good sort of little design thing, or like, it's hard when you're buying things on a flat screen. You're going, okay, well, are those going to work? So put those together, and you see that works. And you can see the tone quality. Now look at this. I think these will go together, but completely different, right? Mm-hmm. Like a completely different look, but they go together. So the strand before.
I think she was meaning this strand, that, and this.
Oh, this, and this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's try that. Is that what you mean?
I think that's what she means. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those three go together nicely.
Very complimentary.
Yeah, it actually does go. Let me get rid of the price tag because they're very distracting when you see that. It's but yeah, look at that. We're freezing up. Our internet has not been super great, because we live out in the boonies. But yeah, so there you go.
Really pretty together, actually.
Okay, okay, there we go. I turned off my calling, but I'm still getting phone calls. I don't understand why when I'm anyway, hopefully she doesn't call back. It's my best friend, and she's here because her so hopefully, sorry about that. Hopefully she gets the, hopefully it's nothing bad because her mom's not been doing very well and she flew in from Toronto. So I'm hoping that everything's okay with her mom. So I will have to call her back. If she calls again, I will have to try and figure out how to get in touch with her and tell her not to keep calling me. Okay, so we have let's see, what is this?
Well, that's nice. She likes that pairing them together because it's helpful in ordering.
I never thought about that.
I know, maybe we should start doing that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, you know what? Thank you, Wendy, for asking us to do that because I would never thought of that.
Oh, that could be in some emails too.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So what happened? Oh, just my friend's been trying to call me here. I don't know why we're not, it's normally I have my calls are blocked, but when I'm doing my lives, but hers always seem to go through. So I'm not sure what's going on.
My cover set is a favorite person.
Yeah, so I have to figure that out. Okay. So now we're back to an English cut. We have a 10 millimeter English cut. So this has got a big long name that I can't fit on here, but it's like honey with a turquoise wash, and it's DDG091, and they're $11.99. And of course, you know, those are my favorite tones. I love that color.
I like that they're almost matte.
They are that. Well, they are an etched. They're an etched one. I just can't fit all of that.
What that meant.
Yeah. Yeah, the etching gives it that sort of matte stone look, which is really nice. So yeah, Wendy, we're doing our best at taking, like, you'll notice that our new pictures look really, really close to what they actually look like. Where before I used to just like try and take the fastest picture I could, and mine were not very good. And they were on a darker background, where Tessa's really just, she's an art student, so she takes really good pictures. So thanks, Anita. All right. And then another English cut we have here. I think, yeah, that's another English cut. So this one is really unique. So this is Malibu, Sky Blue, and Emerald, and it's DDG095, and they're only $6.75. So you can see that on a strand, you'll get 3 different colors. You get the sky blue, and you get the emerald, and then you get which one's, this is, I don't know which is which. I'd have to think. Which
you know
one?
what? They are showing up darker on camera than they are in person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are, the blue is a more transparent light blue. Sky blue? Sky blue.
Yeah. So you get 3 sort of different colors on there. It's kind of hard to see just the way the camera's picking it up. But
yeah.
And then the next one are a 4 millimeter Druk bead. And these are so pretty. They're a 4 millimeter Druk salmon etched with a copper finish, DDG090, and they're $5.60.
I read it drunk salmon.
A drunk salmon.
I was like, what a name.
Yeah, drunk salmon. I'm just looking to see if any of these pair with this. But no, not quite. This one,
red, maybe not.
Maybe. But you know, the salmon is kind of a nice color, but this is beautiful because it's got a really nice wash on there. So very, very pretty. Yeah. So, you blame your screen, not my pics? Okay, well, that's good. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of a giveaway. And do you want to pop the giveaway up there? Yeah. And the reason that we're doing the giveaway is, that we're using this word, is because of what I'm about to show you.
Okay, hang on.
So
I'm going to start collecting before I pop that up there.
Okay, and just maybe go back to it to make sure that it's. So if you type in the word birds, you can be entered in for a draw. So we're just going to make sure that actually starts collecting. Okay, good. Okay, so everybody has really loved the little birdies that we were bringing in. So I've got a couple more of them. Yeah, sure. So this one is they're 11 by 22 in size, and they're check glass. And this is the tea green with kind of, I think it's a gold wash on there. And this is DDG094, and they're $5.75 for a pair of them. So super cute. So I love the little birds. Right now we've got birds everywhere in our yard because it's trying to be spring. So that's what made me think of it. So make sure you're typing in birds with an S and nothing else around it. It doesn't have to be in upper or capital or anything, just any old way. And we'll do a draw and see if we can give away a prize. So the last person that won last week got a really good, juicy one. All kinds of fun stuff. Okay. And then this one is a beautiful color. Goodness. So nice. Look at that one.
Are these ones in the draw too? Or just one pack? Or two?
No, these aren't in the draw.
Oh.
These are, no, I'm going to give away like a mystery thing.
Okay, you should specify that.
Oh, okay. I'm giving away like something, whatever comes into my hands and ends up in a bag and goes into your order is what you get. I did the word birds because I'm sort of in that mood of looking outside and seeing all the little birdies. So does that make more sense?
Yes.
So you'll get something from me. Like the one I did last week, it was an assortment of stuff. Like there was beads and there was some fine, like there was all kinds of stuff in there. So yeah. So we'll collect those for a couple more seconds. So these are called the green apple, and then they have a turquoise wash. And this is DDG093, and they're $5 for the pair. So I really like this one because anything with that sort of turquoisey color looks really, really nice. And let's see, can we pair those together? Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, so that's that turquoise strand that I had. they would pair nicely with that. So
could you pair that because of the blue wash? Would that go? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It might go. Might no, not
No,
really.
not at all.
And the size
Not
is
at all.
the size is wrong. So,
Yeah.
all right. So we have. Oh, you didn't get it yet? Okay. Well, hopefully it'll arrive soon because I think we sent it out right away. So we're gonna do the draw and let's see who. You gotta make sure you isolate that. No, you gotta put it up there first.
Right.
We're trying to figure out all these
These.
things to do. So you gotta.
Add to string.
There we go. And then now, let's see who wins today. I love doing these. They're fun.
I know. Oh, my camera's up there. Oops.
Oh, well, doesn't matter. I think they all go up there.
Barbara!
Barbara! Yay! All right, Barbara. So I will send you something, whatever that is, and I know how to get in touch with you because I know who you are. Because you're sweet and order all the time.
That's not
So, yeah. So there you go. So congratulations, Barbara. It's always fun to win something, right? And I love the way that this works. So you can
I
see
know.
everybody's name flying by. Just, I don't know.
It gives me anxiety, like excited anxiety.
Yeah.
Who is it going to be?
I was on one on the weekend and I was like, come on, pull my name up. And they didn't. So, well, there's Barbara. Yay, you won. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right. Now that is for the check glass. And then we've got some new, I've got so much stuff that I brought back from Tucson. So it's kind of hitting the website as we have time. I'm not sure if these are going to show up super well, but we'll just kind of put them on there. So I bought these strands of amazonite and you can sort of see that they're like they're a chunky kind of nugget. I'll put that there. And they're kind of like, I don't know, maybe like 11 by 17 or something. I did put them on the website. You'll find them under DDG075 and they're a black line amazonite. So some will come and they'll be really blue and some will come with more of the black in them. Some hardly have any blue, like they're all different kind of colors. And you can see it's got kind of a generous hole there. So why I bought these was I thought they would be really great as a little bit of a focal bead if you're making kind of a knotted necklace or something and you're looking for something to transition from like a guru bead kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I used to use these in a lot of sort of designs. So that is a single bead. So you would just get one bead and that is DDG075. And we've got lots of them.
And Darlene, you have to go on the website to order them. They're not, it's not like a live order.
Yeah. So just go on the website and you type that in and you will see that on the website and you'll be able to grab them on there. So what's the next thing?
Should we do these next?
Let's do the beads.
Okay.
Let's do the beads. So I'm going to move this out of the way. All right. So these are some large hole beads.
All of them?
No, I just need something with a tag so that I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, me too. I hope I get some time to recover. I don't know how, but I will. I'm going to try. Thank you. So these are 10 millimeter white lace agate large hole beads, and they're the short strand. These are really, really good quality. Some of the large hole beads that you get are just not great quality, but these have a really nice drill hole that's pretty much a 2 millimeter, which is really nice. And the code on this is DDG070, and they're $36.99. So they're a short strand, so they're like 7 inches or whatever it is. But sometimes you don't want to buy like a whole long strand. And don't forget, if you buy our semi-precious, you get them half price in the shopping cart. Okay, so that's DDG070. Now, oh, it's okay, Darlene. Don't worry about it. We have, everybody that has a bead store runs their lives differently. Some people have the, things where you can buy them during the live, and so everybody's different. So it's not a worry. So now these are large hole chakra beads, and I've never carried them in the large hole. And when I found them, I was like, ooh, I've got to get them. Now, I will say that they're a lot more expensive than I would like to charge. These are DDG074, and they're $34.99. Now, they should actually be $46.99, but I couldn't do that to you, so I dropped the price on them as much as I could. Now, I don't get what they did here, but I will tell you in advance in case you want these. So they've got 4. So chakras are, of course, you've got your 7 different colors, and they've got garnet and carnelian and citrine, aventurine, apatite, sodalite, and amethyst. So they've got 4, 4, 4, 4, and then on the ends they've got 3 and 3. So they kind of messed up on that. But I thought, well, that'll give you an extra, you'd get an extra one of these middle ones that you could use on just something where you're just using one large hole bead maybe. So I don't understand why they did that, but I thought I would at least tell you that. But they're pretty nice for a large hole chakra, which I've never really seen before. Okay. And then we've got large hole 8mm. Oh, and those ones were 8mm, by the way, the chakras. So we've got 8mm ocean jasper, which I've never carried before.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It's one of my absolute favorite beads because
have you had not the large hole in this?
No, I've never had a large hole in the ocean jasper. I've never seen it before. So it was a bit spendier than I really wanted, but I thought it was so nice. So this is DDG 073 and it's $36.99, but it will be half price. But this is such a nice strand because like they're all just different. Every single one's different. They run from the, the creams to the blacks and the grays and the browns and the golds and the pinks and the blues and a little bit of everything. So sturdy, sure, really pretty. Goodness gracious. Got to get my tongue to work today.
No hang on. Oh, here it is.
Yeah. When I saw these, sometimes when I'm shopping, sometimes I see things and I run and I grab them all. And I grabbed every one of the strands that he had on. Yeah, I think there's like 37 strands. So this is 6mm phantom quartz, phantom agate. So it's not phantom quartz, it's actually phantom agate. And it's DDG 072 and it's $28.99. But look at how pretty that is. It's so fun. So you got lots of pinks and greens and sort of, there's sort of like almost like a carnelian in there and little bits of light blues. There's all sorts of colors in there.
I love strands like this because I really enjoy making gradient colors.
Oh, do you?
And so these are perfect because then they're all
fun
together. Yeah.
And then another large hole bead. Now these are a 10mm. So this is DDG 071, and this is 10mm Montana agate for $36.99. And this is really, really beautiful quality. So sometimes things are a bit more on the high price, but they're worth it because they're just such beautiful quality. And these are the short strands too. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, let's show those. I need the bag because I don't have, they don't have tags on them. So now I've got some really pretty Chinese crystal, and our Chinese crystal is also 50% off when you put it in your shopping cart. So this one is DDG 079 and they're $7.99. And I call this one soft peony. It's really a super light lavender, like a lilac sort of color. Yeah. Thistle, yeah. Maybe? Thistle would have been a good color, but yeah, I just shoved soft peony because I was like brain dead yesterday. But that one is so pretty. Now these are limited and I can't get them again, but super nice.
They are showing up more gray on the computer. They are a very beautiful pale.
On there they look a little different, don't they? Sort of. They're they're very pale lavender. And that one has sort of a luster to it, which is really nice. I have my Vanna here. Okay, I need the bag. Okay, and this is DDG 078 and they're $7.99. And again, these are a 5x8 Chinese crystal. And I called this one Cafe au lait. It looks like something that, you would have it in like your coffee, if you're a coffee drinker. I'm not at all. Does anybody not drink coffee like me?
Me.
You don't drink coffee either?
No. Oh. It doesn't agree with my stomach.
I just think it tastes like feet.
And I'm also like, do you want some coffee with your sugar and cream kind of person? I don't.
Yeah.
I drink it at the cabin and that's it.
That's it?
And I don't know why.
I can't handle it. I like the smell of it, but that's it. You love your coffee, Judy? You're weird. You and my husband would get along well. He loves coffee. Oh, but because he's like sort of incapacitated, he's been getting tea. He's like, it's okay, honey.
He likes tea though.
Yeah, well, he likes tea when I get it for him.
I like tea when someone gets it for me.
Okay, this, I hope this is showing up as nice as it actually is. So this is DDG077, and it's a 5x8 Chinese crystal. And I called this green turquoise rose gold, and that's really the best explanation. It's a turquoise color with a rosy gold on top of it. So you can see the little bit of shimmer on there. Oh, it's just absolutely. Oh, you don't like either? Oh, you're allergic to caffeine. Oh,
That's unfortunate.
that would suck. Does that mean you can't have Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke or something like that either? Because I probably would just wander off into the woods if I couldn't have that. Oh, these are absolutely stunning. I don't have that many of them. I can't remember what there was, but once these are gone, they're gone. And these are just so beautiful. So that's DDG077.
These ones don't have a name.
Oh, well,
I think you should call these like
I think I did have a name.
Tiffany. They look like Tiffany to me.
They kind of do.
Yeah, they're
Let's
beautiful.
slam the bag so I can see that coat. Sorry, we've got so much stuff on this table right now. These are just a beautiful, soft, sort of almost like a seafoam kind of, but prettier than a seafoam.
Almost like a pretty mint, like a pale mint,
but
almost, but blue.
a little bluer.
It's really hard to describe, but they're
Maybe the Tiffany blue.
I
Yeah,
might.
I can't remember what I called them on the website, but this is DDG076, and again, they're a 5x8 Chinese crystal, and the color is really beautiful. They've got a gorgeous luster, so you can see that luster when I'm moving it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not an AB finish, that's just the luster on them, and they're really, really nice. Yeah, me too, Wendy. Sorry Sophie. I know it's torture, isn't it?
And all of these strands are $7.99.
Yeah, these ones are $7.99, and then you'd get them for 50% off.
Perfect.
We're almost done. I just have some like fun little things to show you. We're almost done on the beads this week. So, okay. So one of the things that I love is finding things that are really unique. And this lady is one of my favorite vendors when I go to. Oh, the stool is one of my favorite vendors, but she was very picked over, unfortunately, by the time I hit her. So she carries these beautiful brass stampings that are made in the US, and I just love them. So I don't know if you can see. Yeah, does that work? I'm going to take my glasses off so I can actually see. So the code on this is DDG066, and it's $5.99. So this is an embossed heart, and it's got a little tiny bit of a bump, but you could flatten it out. These look great layered on things. You can do so much with something like this. So we're really limited on most of these. Like most of them, I only bought about 10 of each. But I just love all of these brass stampings. I think they're just so cool. And I used to use them with my design business, and anything that I made with these kind of things always sold well. And one I'll show was even in a magazine. So I'll try.
They're very elegant.
They are. They're made in the US, so they're good quality. And they're they're just beautiful. So this is what kind of a leaf was that? I can't remember what kind of leaf she called this one. I want to say ginkgo, but it's not. It's something else. Now this has got the verdigris on the outside. So she's hand colored each one of these to give it that patina. And this is DDG068, and they're $13.99. But that is so stunning. Yeah, I love the verdigris. It's just my favorite thing. So
like
purdy.
These are cute.
You like those ones?
Anything like girly, mythical, whimsical.
Oh yeah, these are
whatever.
Cute. Yeah,
cool.
I used to carry these in the store, but not in the verdigris. So when I saw them, I was like, oh, I have to get them. So these are a little butterfly, I guess, right? That's a butterfly.
That's a butterfly.
Yeah, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like, what is that? DDG067. And the nice thing on this is it does have an extra loop on the bottom, so you could use it as a link. So you could dangle something off the bottom, or just not even worry about it. So you could just use it as a charm. So yeah, DDG067, and then they're $5.99, and they also have that beautiful verdigris painting on it. So she literally hand paints these. That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she has this huge booth. So I did carry these before, and one of our customers made the most beautiful piece, and I've got to see if I can find a picture. So these are gorgeous big herons. Look at those. They're quite big. They're like a good solid 2 inches. And so the customer that we had it actually used put a bezel of seed beads around it, and it was stunning. I've had people use them just as earrings, like big spectacular earrings. They've got a one hole in the top here, and they make a fabulous pendant. And that is DDG 060, and they're $29.99. And I only have 10 of them, and every time I bring them in, they sell out immediately. But are those not stunning? They've got that beautiful verdigris on them. So beautiful.
That's the teal, right?
That's the sort of like
what she paints on.
What she paints on is to give it. It's supposed to look like the patina, you know.
I like that.
Yeah, but everyone kind of is a bit unique. Like some will have a little more than others.
That one's almost greeny.
Yeah, so each one's a little different because she does hand paint them. They do have a little different look, but these are just absolutely stunning.
Dragonflies.
Yeah. So the little dragonflies are in their natural state. They're not, these ones are not coated. So this is DDG 065, and they're $13.99. And these are pretty malleable. Now I used to take these with a small, I had like a small pendant, like a semi-precious pendant, and I would use a pair of pliers. Like I think I used a pair of bracelet bending pliers, and I would kind of bend the edges around of these and then wrap them around my stone.
Oh,
and yeah, and it was like you can do all kinds of things. Like I always say that you're just limited by your imagination. So these are really beautifully made, though. Really, really pretty.
And what's the price on those ones again?
$13.99. They are more because they're made in the U.S. Anything made in the U.S. is a little bit more expensive. Now, if some of you that have been around with me for a very long time might recognize these, but these I actually were the piece I made using these was in a magazine. It was in Bead Style magazine. This is DDG 061, and they're $7.99. And what I did was I dangled a piece of chain down the middle. I was going to try and find the picture for today, and then I forgot. But I dangled a little bit of chain and then some pearls. And then I think I had a front clasp, and that was, it was in a couple books and in Bead Style magazine. So this is one of my favorite pieces. It's just so versatile. So love that one.
Susan's having trouble finding brass hearts.
They should be on the site.
What brass hearts are we talking about?
The very first one, the embossed ones. What's the code on those?
Oh, right. DDG 066.
Yeah, let's see. Savannah's just going to pull up our site, and we'll just make sure that it's on there. Because, you know, when I'm putting all these hundreds of things on, you know, sometimes I miss things. DDG 06, whatever.
Yeah. Oh.
What is that? Where's the
heart?
code?
Why is
I lost hearts. Okay, so I put the wrong picture on there. So can you open that up?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, interesting.
That's weird. It's got 2 pictures on it. So do you want to keep this out so that I change that? Sure. So if you type in DDG 066, they will actually go to the brass hearts, but the first picture that comes up is the dragonflies for some reason. Sometimes things just get cross-pollinated because I'm literally putting hundreds of things on at a time. But if you click into it, let's see if there's any. Does it say how many are on there? Yeah, there's still 10 in stock. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. Okay. Now I also have those same leaves with the verdigris on them, and those are just so pretty. So the code on this one is DDG 062, and these are a little more because she's done the hand painting on them, and they're $11.99. But look how beautiful those are. So I absolutely love these. I got to make something with these.
I know you do, but they're going to be gone before you.
Yeah, they'll probably be gone, I'm sure, because I only have 10 of each of these. So
you need to make something with these ones.
Yeah, these are cute.
They're adorable.
Yeah. So these are little hummingbirds, and you'll get them singularly, but we'll show you 2 there. So this is DDG 063 and it has the verdigris on it, and they're $9.99. Look how sweet those are. Everybody seems to like hummingbirds. How long are they? Which ones? The measurements are in the descriptions. I don't have the all the sizes and stuff with me right now, but if you go on the website, it will. If you go down into the actual listing, oh my goodness, I can't talk today. Spanish is bringing it up. Just go scroll down into the description. What does it say?
50 millimeters by 22 millimeters.
Okay, that's for the woody leaf one, woodsy leaf. Yeah. Okay. I still have to do a demo too. My brain's I need to engage my brain cells. Can I have the listing on that?
Yes.
And there we have the dragonflies with the verdigris. And those are DDG 064, and they are $13.99. Nice to see you, Lorraine. Yeah. So is that, oh, we still
This is
got
the
more?
last
Oh,
one.
okay. So that's
Wrap
the
things
last
up
of
here.
this. And then I did just get these in from Tierra Cast. I don't know why they're not a new one, but I had never, I'm going to actually remove this because it's easier on to hold this in my hands, I think. I never carried these before, and I saw them on their website and I thought, why did I not carry these? So they're a nice post. So they're a beaded post ear wire, and the code is 94-1011. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there. And so aren't they nice? Like they're just a nice, simple post. And I was doing some ordering and I found them and I thought, I need to buy those. So I only brought them in the silver, but I will get them in the other colors. Unless they were a mistake or something. I don't know why they ended up in my order, but I really do love them. So that is the newest Tierra Cast. So they come with, just a plain clutch on the back. Okay. Oh, and then I need the bag of these guys. Those.
What? Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was saving that for the end.
Yeah.
We could fold it into.
So now we had our Great Bead Extravaganza meeting. We have a monthly meeting, and we had our meeting last night. And actually, I've got this one I can just use here. I just needed it for the thing, right? And Neela and I were showing each other weird things that we bought in Tucson. And I said to him and Kirsten, what do you think about these? And they're both like, oh my gosh, we love them. So this is a really big, I've got the sizes on the website, but that's quite a large, like maybe 2.5 inches. This is a gray wood. So it's DDG 081. She's just bringing it up.
We'll get the
Let's
exact
see.
size for you.
We'll get the size.
24 by 85 millimeters.
Millimeters, yeah. So this is a gray wood. And the nice thing about this is you can see that it's got like a different kind of it's hard to, I don't know. It's got like
a slight S curve.
Yeah, so you can have it this way, or you can turn it around this way. So you could have like a little bit of a concave or like a convex kind of thing, depending on which way you wanted.
Or sideways.
No, it's got a hole in it. So
why not as earrings?
Well, you could wear it, I guess, if you wanted to have like some Mondo earrings. But that's what I'm going to show you how to use today, because I know that a lot of people are going to say, what do I do with that? And so I had an idea. So this is DDG 081 and they're $5.99. So kind of fun. So I just had a quick idea and I'm going to show you what that is. So I don't know if this is going to work because it was in my brain. Sometimes things that don't always get executed very well. But what I've got here is some 1.5 millimeter leather. You could definitely use 1 millimeter leather on something like this. And I think I cut about 1.5 meters, only because I just didn't know what I was going to do.
You want to slide your chair back just so you're
okay. There. Okay. So I'm just going to do some macrame, and I'm just going to do it on my hands. So it is a little different when you've got something like this around, but I hopefully will be able to figure out how to explain that. So I'm going to put my leather behind, and I'm going to bring my piece that's on the right over top. And then I'm going to take this one and go over top and then up through the back and up through that hole. So I want to try to keep them sort of the same. So I have the same amount of leather on either side. Okay. And then I'm going to sort of tighten that up. And I forgot to put something on there. That's what I knew I was going to forget to do that already. So what I'm also using are just some of our little 6 millimeter large hole pearls. And these are our B grade ones that are not the best quality, but they're not bad. So what I wanted to do was pop that on so that it went over top of there. So I'm just going to make it work. There's always a way. So I'm just going to push that back there. Okay, there we go. So that's just the first half of my square knot. So now I need, when there's you show the bump over here, and then I know that's the side I need to start on next. So I'm going to take my left piece, and I'm going to create like a P, and I'm going to go over top and then bring this piece underneath and up through the hole. And I just kind of was thinking about like, what could we do? And this is just a way of embellishing something like this. So I have no idea if it's going to look good, but let's just go with it and say that this is going to look fabulous, right? It's just something unique. I'm not sure even how I'll finish it, what I'll do, but I just wanted to give you an idea of something. Okay, so I'm going to make my sort of P on one side. So then I take this one and go behind and up through the hole. And then I'm going to tighten that up. And I'm just going to pop that there. Am I still on camera there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you want to make sure that you're pulling tight, but not so tight that you break your leather. That's always a possibility when you're tugging on your leather. And now there's the bump on that side. So I know I need to do the other. So it's kind of like a Q. Doing on that one side. But look how cute this is looking already. It's kind of a fun way. You could definitely hang something off the front of this. You could paint these. You could do so many things with these little pieces, or large pieces, I guess. I only have 20 of them, I believe. But I just thought, you know, when I saw them, I thought, I've got to buy something that is really out of my comfort zone. I've got to buy things that are unique and different. And that's what Nilay had too. He had some, and maybe a lot of you know who Nilay Patel is, and he had these really fun, sort of funky ones that he had bought. Oops.
Kendra said this looks almost looks like a man could wear it. You could totally do this for a man and just change. You wouldn't necessarily do pearls. I mean, you could.
You could, but I mean, you could also use just a large hole semi-precious. Like we've got, we've got lava, we've got black onyx. You could do anything.
The ones with the shiny circle.
No, that's not large hole. Those are not large hole.
You have to do a large hole.
If you're going to use leather, you need to, because otherwise you can't get it through the beads.
Even small hole?
No.
Small leather?
No.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you have to use large hole beads for any kind of leather. So now if you wanted to, we could, I'll just keep going here and then I'll explain a couple things, but see how that's kind of taking shape so far? I think this is, what do you guys think? Do you think this is kind of like really too out there? Or I know this is very different than what I do, but it kind of isn't, because it's using leather on things, which is kind of what I'm known for, is my leather things. I know I'm kind of whipping through how to do these. I just do them in my hand when it comes to doing the square knots. I don't think you necessarily have to have them like taped down, but I've been doing it a long time, so I can just like do that kind of a thing, right?
Everyone likes it.
Oh, good. Well, that's kind of a good thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just stop partway. I wasn't actually making a piece of jewelry. I just wanted to show you that you could create something with leather and pearls to embellish the front of this. If you kind of just went, well, that looks kind of boring, just a piece of gray wood, you could definitely do something else with it. So I will play with this and see what else I can do. I'll finish that off there. So you could make this a little bit like off-centered, like you could, you know, do that kind of a thing. So there, what do you think? You like it like that? Or do you like it more down the middle?
I like it like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can do anything, right? Like you can go run them straight down the middle. They get a little bit more bunched up.
You can
but
have a diagonal.
Like I like that. I don't know. Either way, you could just, you know, you could do it, start all the way up here. Like this was 1.5 meters, and you can see how much I've got left over, and you could run it all the way down. And then what I thought for the end, because I really hadn't thought about how to finish this off, but what I would probably do is just tie a little tiny knot on the end. Just kind of do one of these kind of things and just sort of hide it in the back like that. So I just did just a plain knot that I'm tucking up really close to the end and try to make it nice and neat. I'm trying to get that in there like that. So it kind of looks like part of it. And then I would just put a dab of glue there and there, let it set, and then I would cut those off.
You know what would be so cool? If you use the chakra stones of one of each.
Yeah, you could definitely
That would
use.
be so
Oh yeah,
cool.
that's a good idea because you get seven
Mhm.
different stones. So it would be a little bit longer, but I'm just going to trim this off so you get kind of a what would look like a completed kind of look. And then you could make a necklace using leather, just like a simple sliding knot or something like that. But there you go. There's a little idea of what you could do with these. Just something kind of sort of fun. Oh, I was going to grab our little thing there just so you could see, but it looks like a snowboard. Well, I try to be creative, but some days I got it, some days I don't. So, I mean, those aren't perfectly lined up, but you could put a little dab of glue on them if you wanted them to sit in the center, but kind of a fun idea. So there you go. So I guess you can switch us back. Is that not working?
Like this.
Sometimes things don't work the way they're supposed to. So there you go. So, I mean, in real life, you can see how, well, I never know which way I'm going and which way that there. You can see how large it is. It's quite a large pendant. It's pretty big. If you wanted to be really bold and have super big earrings, you could do that. So yeah, it's very boho looking. It's kind of cool. So there you go. There's just a little tutorial, just something to show you what you can do. So don't forget about the sale that we've got fire polish on sale this week until Saturday night at midnight. Just use the code firepolish20 and you will save 20% on all fire polish and all these new things that I just brought in. And I'll have more next week, probably. Next week, I'm not sure if we're going to do a video. One, because I'm flipping exhausted. And two, Savannah's not going to be here. And I really get so overwhelmed with everything that's going on in my world right now. So I may take a break next Wednesday from our live. We'll see. But I'm probably saying I'm going to because I'm just really tired. And I worry about trying to do all of this myself.
It's a lot.
So,
it's a lot.
It is.
For the two of us.
Yeah. So I may try and do a Monday video instead, like an actual, tutorial. Try to do that. I just can't seem to do both. So yes, totally. You could do hemp on there, Wendy. You could do anything, really, again, you're only limited by your creativity or your imagination. So,
or the supplies you have.
But hey, I can hook you up.
Yeah.
Because I got a few things, 8,742 or something now.
A bead dealer.
Yeah, I'm a bead dealer. I got the good stuff, man. So yeah, you can really do anything. You could use Eslon on there. You could, just play around. I actually, when I first got hold of them, I thought about wrapping wire around it with something like a small fire polish.
Ooh, pretty.
So it'd be kind of blingy with that juxtaposition. Ooh, look at me using the big words. Between like the wood and then the glass. So
I want to try making it with a chakra.
Yeah, I mean,
that would look so cool.
You might have to use like a little bit more of a gap there because they're an 8mm.
Or you could stagger them too.
Yeah, you could stagger it down a little bit, just play around. So have fun with it. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. What are you laughing about?
I do love a lady bead pusher.
Well, I've got a crown, so I'm a queen and a bead pusher. There you go. Oh, hey.
Sorry. Too far.
We had to give my son and her husband heck last week because he said something kind of a little risque.
Wildly inappropriate
for a live. And he was like, well, but hey, don't they
know
we're
married? No, they don't. They don't know us.
And I'm like, don't be a ding dong, Cameron. He just thought he was being funny. But anyways,
he thinks he's so funny.
Yeah, he's funny. All right. Funny looking.
His mullet.
Oh yeah, he's growing a mullet and he just looks ridiculous because he's got very curly, coarse hair. And last time I saw him, I think I literally said, it looks so stupid.
Only a mother could say that.
And I normally don't say anything like that to my kids. I don't ever criticize like how they look or what they're wearing or any of that stuff. But I'm like, that just looks stupid, Cameron. He thinks he looks cool. He's a 38-year-old mullet man. That's what I call him now. Mullet man. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, all right. I won't keep you guys any longer. I appreciate that you have spent your last 1 hour and 13 minutes of your life with us. So if you have spring break this week, go off and enjoy it and have fun. I know that Savannah's kind of probably in that middle of the ground.
I'm in like day 3 of 2 weeks and I'm already...
She's
we met up with a friend today and I looked at her and I went, we're only on day 3. She's I know.
But you're going away to the cabin next week, right?
Yeah, we're going away, so the yard's fenced, so we just push them outside and say make some mud.
Her mom and dad have the most beautiful place. It's
Cottage.
It's not a
cottage.
it's a very swanky cottage in a beautiful area of BC here, and they invited us up there last year for Thanksgiving, and it's gorgeous. So they're taking all the kids up there.
There'll just be 3 out of the 4.
Oh well, I'm just glad you didn't invite me. So
it's good though. They'll be outside a lot because
Yeah.
there's no snow now.
yeah.
Hopefully.
All right, everybody, we'll go off and make some good jewelry today, and thanks for joining us. And we will see you when we see you. If not next week, the week after for sure. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.